Stone Master. Look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. No motherfucker gets a goddamn hurricane. Bring it to be rain and it's made out of flame. Ain't no competition, I've destroyed everything. Till they give a bit about to shoot him in the brain. Call me insane, I'm a little bit deranged. Fire in my veins and I'm taking out the lanes. Throw him in the trash, get him hit by a train. I don't think a kid is really ready for the ball. Chop him into pieces, leave him under a floorboard. Take it out the government big gang, it's a fun show. Hacker credit cards in the bar, be a gun store. RPGs on the medicine C4. People looking at me, ask me where do we go? To the fight comes by the let the key go. Roll a bitch up, yeah, that's how we roll. When they give a bit of everything that they doing. When they give a bit, then it's time to get to shooting. When the fucking freedom is all we pursuing. Get up on my way, gonna be about to get to shooting. When they give a bit, everything that they doing. When they give a bit, then it's time to get to shooting. Motherfucking freedom is all we pursuing. Get up on my way, gonna be about to get to shooting. When they give a bit, everything that they doing. When they give a bit, then it's time to get to shooting. Motherfucking freedom is all we pursuing. Get up on my way, gonna be about to get to shooting. When they give a bit, everything that they doing. When they give a bit, then it's time to get to shooting. Motherfucking freedom is all we pursuing. Get up on my way, gonna be about to get to shooting. Blowing like a warrior, fight like a warrior. On the battlefield, hell yeah, it's warriors. Coming out victorious, we are notorious. Ain't nobody ready for the motherfucking hurricane. We got speed limits, I keep ripping money, keep flipping, I keep getting your peep in the street business, and keep business, the street business. You can tell my secret, I bring the heat in it. Can't fuck with us, indeed from the motherfuckers for the light you up. Then from the building, I'ma snipe you up. The TikTok about to clock you up. Your time is up to get the fed and tie you up. They use a bitch as a decoy, bump in the building and activate by a keyboard. Let me get chick, chillin' on the eastern seaboard. Set off the missiles on bottom smoking on the seashore. When they give a bit of everything that they doing. When they give a bad, yeah, time to get to shooting. Motherfucking freedom is all we pursuing. Get up on my way, get me about to get to shooting. When they give a bit of everything that they doing. When they give a bad, yeah, time to get to shooting. Motherfucking freedom is all we pursuing. Get up on my way, get me about to get to shooting. When they give a bit of everything that they doing. When they give a bad, yeah, time to get to shooting. Motherfucking freedom is all we pursuing. Get up on my way, get me about to get to shooting. When they give a bit of everything that they doing. When they give a bad, yeah, time to get to shooting. Motherfucking freedom is all we pursuing. Get up on my way, get me about to get to shooting. Hurricane the Stone Master.
Now Road One Productions.
My nigga, you dead wrong. Get it with a phone, cookin', put a trigger, then you know you about to get your head blown. Breakers in the way, don't care, step a pair, bitch, I'm there, you know you headstrong. Put it to the limit when I get it like it's scared, never been a man, it's dead wrong. So to the dead zone, bustin' big clone. Send me on the metal bullets, hitting up your chest like that. Throwing up a set, better show some respect, grab a tank, you motherfuckers should've wore a vest. Hurricane be the name, when I come through, y'all see the flame. Revolutionary be the game, this whole world won't be the same. Dead wrong. They say I'm dead wrong. You are dead wrong. Get your head blown. Sing to the dead song. They say I'm dead wrong. They say I'm dead wrong. You are dead wrong. Get your head blown. Sing to the dead song. They say I'm dead wrong. Come with a 4-4 quick and I don't quit. So sick, so slick, get your dough kick. Got a government, they ain't ready for this bullshit. Now everybody grab the Glock, roll up and pop the cop. Drive off and pop the top, shoot a lot of cops. Send all the fans, drop motherfuckers gotta drop. They bring in Robocops, I got an EMP. Lights on, but you can't CBB. CDD, got my F and G. Put a code in your can if you mess with me. Ain't got a tank with me and I'm blessed to see. All you representing next to me. And you know I got a tank with me. Y'all better not bless with me. Dead wrong. They say I'm dead wrong. You know you're dead wrong. Get your head blown. Listen to the dead song. They say I'm dead wrong. They say I'm dead wrong. You know you're dead wrong. You get your head blown. Listen to the dead song.
American? You told me that already. What kind of American are you? This guy's your colleague? This guy here? Yes, sir. That guy?
Let's play contingency plan, then we're going to start the show.
We interrupt this program. This is a national emergency. Important instructions will follow. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. This is not a test. A nuclear attack was commenced against the United States. 15 nuclear bombs have detonated in several areas across the country. They include Baltimore, Boston, Chicago, Denver, Detroit, Los Angeles, Las Vegas, New York, Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Contingency plan, I got mine on my hip. Knocking on his door, I'll send you where Christ lives. Contingency plan, I'm with your bitch in the sticks. She got canned goods, but this hoe wanna eat my dick. Contingency plan, I'm standing tall in the collapse. They wanna govern our mind and study how we all react. Fingers on triggers, watch freedom fall right in our lap. Contingency plan, shit hit the fan, no going back. A coward die 1,000 deaths, I'ma die once. My contingency plan, real niggas to the front. Grab a bat, grab a sword, grab a gun. Bullets raining like a hurricane, reload the drums. The purge, my home away from home. Wait, here I come, rule number 1. When it's beef, never run. Let them shells cook a nigga alive, be well done. Baptized by fire, feel like Satan, son. Chosen ones need to unite, there's more than one. Left, right, paradigm can trick a real one. My niggas acting like I wasn't in the field once. Last night I had a dream, we fought for freedom and we won. And I put that on my unborn son, straight slaughter. I put that on my unborn daughter. My contingency plan includes your bloodline and torture. Yeah. Divine enforcer, yeah, all that greed, look at what it cost you. Holy Bible in my hand, I sent him to the altar. Married to the smoke, me and my pistol at the altar. Contingency plan, I got mine on my hip. Knocking on this door, I'll send you where Christ lives. Hurricane, what's your plan?
My contingency plan is go ballistic. And see from explicit time to bring the rules, so pay attention. Power structure was cut down, it's simultaneous. Blow it up, everything is so courageous. I'm the angriest, dude, real pistols is dangerous. Ball strapped to my chest with the zaniness. Keep on naming this duffel weapon, I stole it. Throwing politicians and feds up in the ocean. Where's my opponent? Show me my opponent. Billionaires and Davos, I gotta smoke them. After you win, I pick them up and throw them. Fuck all the talking, it's time for us to show them everything. With the raiders in my veins, burning everything. Ain't no leaving, no dead remains. Better feel the pain. In the name of the hurricane, if we don't kill the government, the shit will never change.
Well, gentlemen, when the shit hits the fan, some guys run and some guys stay.
That's right. Before I get into it, let's play this first. Let's go.
Because I have a stinking job that I hate, a family that doesn't respect me, a whole city that curses the day I was born. Well, that may mean loser to you, but let me tell you something. Every morning when I wake up, I know it's not going to get any better until I go back to sleep again. So I get up, have my watered down Tang and still frozen Pop-Tart, get in my car with no upholstery, no gas, and 6 more payments to fight traffic just for the privilege of putting cheap shoes on the cloven hooves of people like you. I'll never play football like I thought I would. I'll never know the touch of a beautiful woman. And I'll never again know the joy of driving without a bag on my head. But I'm not a loser. Because despite it all, me and every other guy who will never be what he wanted to be are still out there being what we don't want to be 40 hours a week for life. And the fact that I haven't put a gun in my mouth, you pudding of a woman, makes me a winner.
Now, let's talk about my wrath.
So my previous speech got taken down for some odd fucking reason, and that's all good, but I'm about to re-record it again because the truth needs to be out there, and we need to stop lying to ourselves and pretending we don't see the pattern when it's right fucking there. It's right there, and everybody knows it, but nobody wants to say it out loud. So,
oh my God, I gotta hear this.
So my previous speech got taken down for some odd fucking reason, and that's all good, but I'm about to re-record it again because the truth needs to be out there, and we need to stop lying to ourselves and pretending we don't see the pattern when it's right fucking there. It's right there, and everybody knows it, but nobody wants to say it out loud. So when a Latina gets angry, people call it spicy, sexy, esa es una tóxica, right? When a white woman gets angry, oh, poor Sally, oh my gosh, poor her. She's just having such a bad day. Oh my gosh, she must be going through so much. Oh my gosh, poor her. When a white man gets angry, he's stressed, he hit his breaking point, he's having a bad day, it's mental health. But when a black woman gets angry, she's ghetto, she's ratchet, she's loud, she's aggressive, she's masculine, she's too much. When a black man shows anger, hurt, frustration, grief, or pain, now he's violent, now he's dangerous, now he's a threat, now people clutch their bags, people get scared, people cross the street, now people reach for excuses to justify why they never wanted to understand him in the first place.
Let's go back to the beginning.
So my previous speech got taken
down. You gotta go back. You gotta hear that again.
And that's all good, but I'm about to re-record it again because the truth needs to be out there. And we need to stop lying to ourselves and pretending we don't see the pattern when it's right fucking there. It's right there, and everybody knows it, but nobody wants to say it out loud. So when a Latina gets angry, people call it spicy, sexy, esa es una tóxica, right? When a white woman gets angry, oh, poor Sally, oh my gosh, poor her. She's just having such a bad day. Oh my gosh, she must be going through so much. Oh my gosh, poor her. When a white man gets angry, he's stressed, he hit his breaking point, he's having a bad day, it's mental health. But when a black woman gets angry, she's ghetto, she's ratchet, she's loud, she's aggressive, she's masculine, she's too much. When a black man shows anger, hurt, frustration, grief, or pain, now he's violent, now he's dangerous, now he's a threat, now people clutch their bags, people get scared, people cross the street, now people reach for excuses to justify why they never wanted to understand him in the first place. And do not tell me it's about behavior, do not tell me it's about tone, do not tell me it's about how it's expressed, because the same emotions coming out of different bodies get labeled completely differently depending on the skin they're housed in. That is conditioning. That is not a coincidence, and that is not fair. Black pain is not allowed to be human pain in this society. It's only allowed to exist if it's quiet, palatable, digestible, and non-threatening to everybody else's comfort.
Exactly. The moment I said about to start blowing shit the fuck up, I'm about to start fucking motherfuckers up. Motherfuckers want to know why I'm angry? This is why. I ain't asked to be born. I ain't asked to be born in a fucked up world, or with a fucked up parent, or in a fucked up universe. I ain't asked to be here. Fuck this world. On some real shit. If it was up to me, like I said on other platforms, I will blow this fucking planet up. Who wants to be full of pain and suffering? And we gotta motherfucking deal with code switching and no, fuck all that. Be yourself. And I'm proud to be me. Yeah, revenge, retribution against the government, against anybody that fuck with me. Nigga, I am honest about that. Fuck holding in my pain or holding in my anger. You know that shit will make you sick? Holding in your sadness and all this shit. If you're always fucked up, you're gonna fuck around and get heart disease. So fuck it, just let it out. Let the shit out. But here's the difference between me and the next person. I'm aiming my anger at people that deserve it. Now, if I was aiming at the shit at a random innocent motherfucker, it'll be wrong. But I did say I want to blow up the planet. Well, shit. Yeah, I did say that. But motherfuckers don't want to fight back and take it back from evil, so fuck it, might as well blow it up, put everybody out their fucking misery. I know my problem is with the government, but y'all motherfuckers ain't motherfucking thinking about that. Y'all problem is other shit, bullshit. While you going through bullshit, the powers that shouldn't be is taking your freedoms every fucking day. I'm trying to motherfucking kill these motherfuckers so you can be at freedom and at peace. But I don't think you want it. I think niggas want to struggle. But at the end of the day, why we can't have peace? Why we can't have a peaceful world? But people would think if we have chaos, that's the only way people can grow. We gotta have balance, order, and destruction and all that. No, the fuck we don't. We don't have to have this shit. What is the origin of good and evil? What is the origin of evil, period? You can go back to your Bible, Isaiah 45, or you can motherfucker read the Gnostic scripture, y'all the Bayoff, and the Chief Archon and shit. What is really, truly evil? Good and evil. To me personally, it's a state of mind. To me personally, it is a state of mind. We need to motherfucking do evil to the evil people that has been fucking us up for over thousands of fucking years. I am proud to be angry about this situation. Be happy I'm not mad for no reason. That'll make me fucking crazy. Just wake up mad for nothing. No, fuck it. I have every reason to be upset and angry. One, I wanted to go back to sleep. I was in a nice ass dream. Two, I gotta wake up to a fucking prison with invisible bars. Three, gotta go out there, work, hustle, and grind to survive. Four, everything I say is considered a fucking threat. Well, so be it. Five, everybody want to call me this and that.
Oh, what up, Del Tammy? What's good? What's good?
You're a pussy for not fighting the government. If I'm whatever y'all label me, then I'm gonna label y'all a pussy for not fighting the government. Label y'all a pussy for not fighting back the motherfuckers that ruined your fucking life. Like real shit.
Exactly. But I call it righteous vengeance.
Our anger, this is the whole point of the video. Our anger is threatening. Nigga, we have every right to take this fucking land back from the evil people that took it from us. Motherfuckers want to coexist with evil. How can you do that? How can you sleep at night knowing that you're worshiping evil or following evil? And real shit, everybody that's participating in the system, including myself when it comes to working, each and every one of us, if we was all to just stop working and stop complying with society and the system, shit would get better. All we got to do is say, nigga, we're not going to work. We're not going to the gas station. We're not buying this name brand shit. But nope. But because your neighbor probably want to go to work, you got to go to work too. Fuck that. No. We don't have to do shit. And watch the world change overnight. Like real shit. Probably within a week. Or maybe I'm just being too optimistic. But what I'm saying is if we shut down the machine together by not participating, America as a corporation will shut the fuck down overnight. But there's people that's so caught up, so in tune and love their system so much, they would do anything and everything to protect it. They will call me a conspiracy theorist, call me crazy, probably throw me under the bus, get me locked up, or probably have me killed for saying all this shit. What I'm saying is, this is why I say, if you motherfuckers get in my way when a revolution start, or if I start my own pilgrimage of killing motherfuckers, you get in my way, it's over. I have every right. I have every fucking right to be angry. I have every fucking right to be furious. I have every fucking right to be wrathful. Fuck all this nice shit. Fuck all this love shit. That shit has got us nowhere. Loving our enemy while they kill us. Fuck that. I hate my enemy. I will bury my enemy. Fuck that Christian shit. Love your enemies. Pray for your enemies. I'm not praying for shit. I worship no one. And it's up to you to worship me, but I'd rather for you to worship yourself. Give your own self the power. And take back what rightfully belongs to you. And that's your whole fucking mind, body, and spirit. And then once you get in tune with yourself and do the inner work, do the shadow work, and understand what you need to do. Motherfucker, we're going to have to kill some motherfuckers. Let's keep it 1,000. And you're going to need that anger. You're going to need that wrath to end these motherfuckers. They killing us with a smile on their face. Through the food, through the water, through the air, through disease. Well, it's time for us to eradicate them with a smile on ours. For every evil motherfucker we kill, that's another motherfucking place that we can liberate. Stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop, and take down all these power structures and give it back to the people. Or the people better learn how to hunt, fish, and make a goddamn fire. Because when I'm done, y'all gonna have to learn how to start over from zero. Let's go.
The second it spills over, the second it raises its voice, the second it stops asking politely to be acknowledged, it gets criminalized, it gets demonized, and people want to talk about anger issues without ever talking about where that anger comes from. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about generations of trauma stacked on top of generations of trauma, stacked on top of generations of trauma, and then pretending the body, the nervous system, the psyche, and the soul are not keeping score. You don't get to enslave people, lynch people, beat people, rape people, eat people, segregate people, lock people out of resources, destabilize families, over-police communities, undereducate schools, poison neighborhoods, and then turn around and have the fucking audacity to say, why are they so angry? What the fuck do you mean, why are they so angry? That question alone is disrespectful as hell, because anger does not come out of nowhere. Intensity does not come out of nowhere. Pain does not come out of nowhere. What you are seeing is not aggression. You are seeing unprocessed grief. You're seeing suppressed rage. You are seeing pain that never had a safe place to land. And the psychological truth is that when trauma does not get expressed, it does not disappear. It compresses, it hardens, it builds pressure. So when it finally comes out, it does not come out softly, ladies and gentlemen. That is exactly how trauma works. That is not a character flaw. Especially trauma that was never acknowledged, never protected, never held, never understood, never listened to, never given the safe space to express itself healthily, and never healed.
Why is it that when a black person raises their voice, they are labeled aggressive? But when someone from another racial group does the same thing, they are called passionate. Why does frustration become threatening in one body and assertive in another? This is not random. It is historical and it is psychological. Watch and pay attention, and I will share my thought later.
Never given consistent access to the tools that help regulate emotions in healthy ways. And it's not because they didn't want them, it's because those tools were intentionally withheld. Stable environments, generational safety, mental health resources, space to be vulnerable without punishment, rooms to fall apart without being labeled dangerous, we're too much, we're aggressive, or all these negative, false, racist narratives. When you grow up in chaos and violence and instability and poverty and surveillance and constant threat, your nervous system adapts to survive, not to be gentle. So yes, emotions come out louder, reactions come out stronger, and yes, pain comes out sharper. And that's not because black people are broken, it's because they have been forced to be strong in conditions that would break most people. And you know what I'm noticing? A lot of folks, especially non-black folks, romanticize the fuck out of black culture, but reject black pain. They love the music, they love the slang, they love the style, they love the steez, they love the rhythm, they love the energy. But the moment the source of that culture expresses the hurt that created it, now it's too much, now it's negative, now it's playing the victim. That is not appreciation, that is consumption. And to the non-black people watching this, especially the ones who will say, well, I didn't do anything. Understand this, acknowledging pain is not the same as blaming you personally, man.
Right.
But denying it, minimizing it, dismissing it, rejecting it, gaslighting it, explaining it away, minimizing it, that's how the wound stays open. Black people are not asking for fucking pity. They're not asking for special treatment. They're not asking for handouts. They're not asking to be worshipped. They're not asking you to carry guilt that is not yours. They are asking to be believed. They are asking to be listened to. They are asking for their pain to stop being debated like it's a fucking theory instead of a lived reality. They are asking for space to feel without being punished for it. And I want to say this clearly without sugarcoating it. Telling traumatized people to calm down without changing the conditions that traumatize them is violence in disguise.
Exactly. Like I say, I wish a motherfucker would tell me to calm the fuck down. You're overreacting. You're overthinking when I'm about to kill the fucking government. I wish a motherfucker would. Because I already told him, I'm killing you. I'm fucking killing you. Nigga, understand.
I know this and I'm not black because I grew up in chaos.
Let's
They're
go.
not asking to be worshipped. They're not asking you to carry guilt that is not yours. They are asking to be believed. They are asking to be listened to. They are asking for their pain to stop being debated like it's a fucking theory instead of a lived reality. They are asking for space to feel without being punished for it. And I want to say this clearly without sugarcoating it. Telling traumatized people to calm down without changing the conditions that traumatize them is violence in disguise. How do I know this and I'm not black? Because I grew up in chaos. I grew up around abuse, violence, fear, betrayal, bullying, pain, because I carried anger in my body for years before I even knew what it was, before I was even able to identify it. This level of empathy and being able to put myself in other people's shoes did not come from happiness. It came from surviving shit that rewired my nervous system. So when I look at black pain, I don't see stereotypes. I see survival responses. I see bodies that learned early that the world was not safe. I see emotions that were never given room to breathe. I see generations of people who had to keep going even when stopping would have meant death. And look, the solution is not shaming black people for how their pain shows up. The solution is creating environments and safe spaces where pain doesn't have to scream to be heard. The solution is resources, education, mental health care, reinvesting in impoverished areas, economic stability, community safety that does not rely on fear and force, spaces, safe spaces where vulnerability is not punished. Healing does not happen by demanding silence. Healing happens when people are finally allowed to be honest without being labeled monsters. And if we keep refusing to acknowledge this, if we keep pretending this is about attitude instead of trauma, we are not moving forward towards unity. We're just rehearsing the same cycle with different excuses.
Is the price of truth. And black people have been paying that price for centuries while everybody else gets to look away, minimize, debate, deny, deflect, reject, or get defensive. And yeah, I already know what some of y'all are thinking. Why is he speaking on this? Why does he care so much? This isn't his place. I'll get to that. So all you ignorant, bigoted, out of touch, and racist humans, bro, I got a few words for y'all. Leave black people the fuck alone. Leave black people the fuck alone. Literally. You know what the fuck black people want? And I'm saying this as somebody who has listened to my friends and people that I care about in my personal life who have opened up to me about this shit. All they want, literally, all they want is to be listened to, understood, acknowledged with open ears, an open mind, and awareness for their history, pain, culture, trauma, struggles, mistreatment, hurt, injustices, and treated fairly and done justice for all the psychological, emotional, historical, spiritual, mental, physical, and internal damage, pain, trauma, hurt, abuse, rape, harvesting, feasting that they've endured for centuries, genetically, ancestrally, and generationally, and continue to endure to this day. Not minimized, denied, dismissed, or rejected. And then, on top of that, to be left the fuck alone. That's it. Leave them the fuck alone. They've been telling y'all this shit for centuries. Why the fuck does it have to take somebody outside of their group to say something for this shit to be taken seriously when they've been saying this shit for centuries? It doesn't make any goddamn sense. And it shouldn't be this way. Now, leaving them alone does not mean excluding them from shit. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying stop targeting them and oppressing them and hurting them and blaming them for the stupidest shit. Leave them the fuck alone. Acknowledge the pain, do something about it in the present moment to enforce change, and keep it pushing. Literally. They're tired, man. They're exhausted from being misunderstood, from being demonized in the media. They're tired, man. They're tired. They're exhausted. Black people do not want to be dissected, stereotyped, infantilized, criminalized, fetishized, targeted, or turned into talking points every election cycle. They don't want performative allyship, hashtags with no fucking follow through, or sympathy that disappears the second accountability is required. They want what they've been asking for the entire time: to be heard without being argued to be believed without being interrogated, to be treated fairly without having to prove their humanity, to live without being targeted, to exist without being blamed for systems they did not build. And somehow that gets twisted into something radical. And the reason this keeps going is not because black people have not explained themselves well enough. It's because too many people benefit, consciously or unconsciously, from not listening. Silence protects comfort, denial protects power, minimization protects the status quo.
Black people commit a majority of the crime. It's in the statistics. People say this dumbass shit with confidence and with smugness, like numbers exist in a vacuum. Like statistics just fell out of the sky with no history, no context, and no hand shaping them. Why does that crime exist in the first place? You don't get to point at an outcome and ignore the conditions that produced it. If you want to talk about crime, buddy, you have to talk about environment, you have to talk about access, you have to talk about policy, you have to talk about systemic failure and systemic intentions. You have to talk about who had options and who never did. Crime does not grow out of skin color. Crime grows where opportunity is starved. So if you want to say that black people commit a majority of the crimes, then what was the ethnicity of the people on Epstein's island? Oh wait. What were the ethnicities of most of those people fucking kids? I know some people are going to say, what, Jay-Z, Pusha T? Shut the fuck up. I'm talking about the majority of people there. Oh, okay. Like I said, man, you don't get generations of redlining, blocked wealth, segregation, stolen land, lynching, rape, murder, stolen labor, stolen dignity, stolen memory, and then act shocked when the consequences show up in numbers you don't like. Entire neighborhoods were designed to fail. Not accidentally, not naturally, intentionally. Schools were underfunded, jobs moved out, banks refusing loans, homes devalued on purpose, police over-patrolling instead of protecting, prisons waiting like a conveyor belt, and then the same fucking system turns around and has the fucking stupid-ass audacity to say, see, look at the crime. No, that's a setup. That is not the truth. That is a fucking setup right then and there. People love statistics when they absolve them of empathy. They hate history when it explains
They won't
those
let you like the
statistics.
video.
I'm gonna be real.
Damn.
Crime is not exclusive to black communities. White-collar crime steals far more money, far more innocence, far more lives, and destroys far more lives and destabilizes entire communities, but it does not get framed the same way because it wears suits instead of hoodies and ski masks. Nobody calls poverty a crime factory when it hits white communities. Nobody calls addiction a moral failure when it looks like them. Nobody calls desperation culture when it benefits them. And no, this is not about excusing crime. This is about understanding cause instead of worshiping consequence. Because if you actually cared about reducing crime, you would not be obsessed with blaming black people. You would be obsessed with fixing the conditions that make crime a rational survival response. You would talk about education that is not designed to warehouse kids. You would talk about economic mobility that is not blocked by zip code. You would talk about mental health support that does not require money people don't have. You would talk about community investment instead of constant punishment. But that would require admitting the system failed, and more importantly, that it failed on purpose. So when people say,
Yeah, they fucking
it's
with
just
our channel.
statistics, what they're really saying is, I don't want to look at what created those numbers. Because once you do, you can't unsee it. And once you see it, you're responsible. That's the part people are running from. And before anybody twists this into making excuses, let me be clear. Understanding the root is not the same as removing accountability. People are still responsible for their actions. I'm sorry, it's true. But systems are responsible for the conditions they create. Two things can be true at the same time. Accountability without context becomes cruelty. Context without accountability becomes chaos. Real change lives in the uncomfortable middle where we stop lying about why things look the way they do and actually fix what we broke.
Yep. For real. But if you're just coming in, Jordan, I was, talking about, like why I'm going to keep this wrath. you did. You might have to watch the beginning of the playback, man. But like, it's like a motherfucker. There's reasons why there is this wrath, and it was like a breakdown of all the motherfucking shit that like that we go through, not only as a people, but like on an individual level also. And it's like, a person become a radical revolutionary. A motherfucker just don't become that overnight. Why did that happen? What made that person become a radical revolutionary? What made a person become an extremist? What made a person become an anarchist? We dealing with a government that has destroyed a people for generation after generation. Colonialization, slavery, murder, rape, pillage. Fast forward, Jim Crow, redlining. Now we in a motherfucking tech age, man. They killing us through the food, through the water, through the air, through the disease. Heavy. This is what creates a revolutionary. This is what creates an extremist. This is what's going to create an anarchist. And then not only that, a president signs an executive order saying, you don't agree with me, you are a domestic terrorist. So to good people out there, that's a Christian, Muslim, whatever, atheist, it don't matter. If you don't like what the government doing, you are a domestic terrorist. You could be doing the right thing. You could be righteous. You could be a good person. You could have a clean fucking record. But your record would be fucked the moment you disagree with the government. That's diabolical. Digital ID and age verification. Most of on all of our platforms soon. They already got it in Australia and the UK, and they're doing some shit in the EU, and they're trying to sneak it in over here and make it a convenience. But we all know it's tyranny for power and control. to the point that everything is going to be on one digital fucking network and they can just cut you off if you say something to do something wrong. Those bastards locked up a 78-year-old woman in the fucking UK for a Facebook post. 78 years old. 78 years old for a Facebook post. That's diabolical. And they're trying to bring it over here. Now, not only we being killed through the food, through the water, through the air, through disease, but they got ICE out here killing motherfuckers. Trump talking about having a secret military, motherfucker, private military shit. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck going on here? Roaming through the streets. Yo, what creates also, the economic instability in people's communities, bringing drugs in the 80s, that destroyed a lot of black motherfucking families. I'm a motherfucking victim of that. I was born in 88. The epidemic was like what? Like 82, 83. I'm surprised motherfuckers are still smoking crack right now. But it really is not really that long ago, though, because I'm 38. So we could say like 45 years ago. And then when they talked about the war on drugs, it's really the war on people. Bill Clinton, 3 strikes rule. Biden, 94 crime bill. Kamala Harris locking motherfuckers up. I think Marion Barry, the mayor of somewhere, got caught smoking crack on camera. Bill Clinton getting his dick sucked and impeached. Bush taking us to a forever war. Daddy Bush mentioning New World Order. And I mentioned Ronald Reagan brought the crack in. Nixon was a fucking crook. Found out about the COINTEL profiles, coming to find out they are afraid of someone rising up from the poorest city in the country and rallying people. They called me the Black Messiah. But I say I'm just one of many, because I know I'm not the only one that's thinking about taking down the government. But they are afraid of that. That's what we found out when we came across the counterintelligence program files. They are afraid. But y'all have every right to be afraid because y'all took this fucking land and fucked it up. So you think nobody's not going to rise up and take y'all out? At least eventually? It's going to happen soon. Because everybody's backs are pushed against the wall. So when is everybody going to come back from that wall and start swinging? Or start shooting? But no. Most of y'all motherfuckers is up against that wall in a fetal position getting stomped the fuck out. I'm fighting back. I'm swinging. This, right now, this platform is a form of swinging back. And once I'm done with this, I'm going to be out there doing that shit for real. And motherfuckers hate that because once I take down the government, all y'all government shit money y'all get is going to shut the fuck down. This is why I say y'all better learn how to hunt, fish, and know how to make a fucking fire. Learn the barter system, know guerrilla warfare. Know how to shoot, throw a tomahawk or shoot an arrow. Learn how to do what the Amish did. They motherfucker keep they motherfucking shit flowing. Y'all better learn. Because y'all gonna have no choice. So it is what it is. Motherfuckers sent the British packing in the Revolutionary War. Let's send these evil motherfuckers packing. Most of them was already hopping on private jets and getting the fuck out of here. Going to their private island, private bunkers. Go ahead. I'll fly the fuck up out of here. But whoever's left is getting fucked up. I got some plans. I got some shit rolled down. I got some, let's just say, manifestos wrote up. At least my shit gonna be real. And that's the cool thing about my shit. My shit gonna be real. They were like, yep, found Hurricane. He blew up some shit. We had to take him out. But we found this manifesto. This motherfucker got 1,000 pages. I got 1,000 pages of plans, planning, maneuvers, strategies. But nah, I'm doing it right. Here's why my shit gonna be real, because the fake shit is this. The fake shit is this. The fake shit is these people that do these mass shootings and they find a manifesto and they be like, my gripe was with the government, but you ain't killing nobody in the government. You killing innocent people. That's the psyop. That's to instill fear. Me, I'm actually gonna fuck the government up. That's the difference. Now, due to the economic instability of what's going on in our country already, this so-called fucking war. Thank you, phone. This Epstein war shit has made shit a little bit more difficult. Now, where is it at? Right here.
To Black America right now, because nobody is breaking this down for us. There is a war happening in the Middle East. Bombs are falling on Iran across 24 provinces. The Strait of Hormuz, the waterway where 20% of the world's oil passes through every single day, has been shut down. Oil tankers are sitting still. Supply chains are freezing. And I need you to understand what that means for your life. Not in some abstract geopolitical way. I mean your gas tank, your grocery bill, your rent, your job, because every single time America starts a war in the Middle East, there is a chain reaction that hits home. Oil prices spike, gas goes up. When gas goes up, everything goes up, because everything in this country is moved by trucks that run on fuel. Food gets more expensive, shipping gets more expensive, heating your home gets more expensive. Companies start cutting costs. And when companies cut costs, the first people who lose their jobs, the first neighborhoods that lose services, the first communities that slip into crisis are Black communities, every single time. This isn't theory. It happened after the Gulf War. It happened after Iraq. It happened after Libya. And what's happening right now in Iran is bigger than all of those combined. If you're new here, this is Black Culture Unlocked. Subscribe and hit the bell. Because
he's right. The shit right. I saw that shit as a teenager, and when I got grown and I got into the game, street life, I saw them this motherfucker shit happen there even in the fucking streets. When the price go up, this price go up. Like you lucky to find a motherfucking half a bowl or a pound of some shit, man. That's when I really learned about what really goes on, being in the game. But also it was also following the politics and following the structure of everything. Like once you hear some shit about cartels and you hear shit about shipment, just know shit about to go up. And plus shit always definitely go up during the election cycle. I followed this. It was like a straight up pattern. I see it. I've been seeing this shit since I was a teenager. And let's look at common sense. We can ask somebody right now that's older than us, probably in their 50s and 60s. How much was shit back in the day? Motherfuckers like, man, I remember that shit used to be 25 cents. I remember that shit used to be 10 cents. 10 cents. Yeah. That tells you right there. If it was up to me, I'll go back to 1979 inflation. However, the prices was in 79, that'll be good. You know what I'm saying? But since I wasn't born in 79, I'll go to 89. I was 1 year old. I don't know how the inflation was, but I know 89 was a good year. 89 was a good year. I think I was born when the Pistons won their championship. Yeah. Let me just go back to when the Pistons won their championship as the Detroit Bad Boys, But we're going to have to motherfucker control that shit anyway once we motherfucker take the shit back over. And for real, communities going to have to work together. and be a community. And they're gonna have to, you know, like this is how your money gonna circulate and like stay within your communities, you know, but it's gonna have to be like-minded people. But still, at the same time, like I said, the wrath is going to be there. There's going to be motherfuckers that don't want to come together and try to disrupt some shit. You might have to pop those motherfuckers. But that was my neighbor. Yeah, but your neighbor don't want to work together with everybody else in the community. So it's either y'all get together and vote him out the community, or y'all ice his ass because he's going to fuck y'all up. Like real shit. Someone has to make the decision. You know what I'm saying? Because we already know, look, I'm a warrior. I know that. Y'all know that. But some of you are not. Some of you might be the cooks of the revolution. Some of you might watch the animals of the revolution. Some of y'all might be the healers of the revolution, like the medic. Some people got to watch the kids and school them on what the fuck is going on, how it made it up to this point, and create a new curriculum for the future. So the shit won't happen again. I'm not trying to replace the government. I want the government destroyed so everybody can be free. You can't collect rainwater in some states. You can't grow shit in your yard in some states like that. It got to be like a small little plot. You feel me? That's growing your own food and collecting your own water. You don't need the motherfucker pay a light bill. You know, like they don't want you to really do anything on your own to sustain yourself. And if you is going to have some fucking farming, you got to deal with Monsanto and poison. Fuck that. Destroy the chemtrails, planes that's spraying poison on our heads. Destroy the CDC for making diseases because we're going back to nature to heal. No more Monsanto poisoning our fucking crops. No more GMOs in our food. FDA needs to get shut down. Food and Drug Administration, think about that. Food and drugs shouldn't even be in the same sentence together. Think about that. Food and Drug Administration. Yeah, you're putting crazy ass poisonous drugs in our food. And y'all administrating it to people. Did I say that properly?
This is the video the news should be showing right now, but won't. Let me explain why this particular war is more dangerous to your wallet than any war America has fought in decades. The Strait of Hormuz is a narrow waterway between Iran and Oman. It is only 21 miles wide at its narrowest point, and roughly 20% of all the oil consumed on Earth passes through it every single day.
You was 9
That
years
is about
old at
21 million
89.
barrels of oil every day, moving through a choke point narrower than the distance from one side of Manhattan to the other. When Operation Epic Fury launched on February 28, 2026, the United States and Israel struck Iran across 24 of its 31 provinces. Iran's navy was targeted directly, and 11 vessels were sunk in the Gulf of Oman in a matter of days. The naval headquarters in Bandar Abbas, which sits directly on the strait, was engulfed in flames. Iran responded by effectively closing the Strait of Hormuz. Commercial tanker traffic has stalled. Insurance companies are refusing to cover ships passing through the area. Oil that was flowing freely 2 weeks ago is now sitting in ports with nowhere to go. The last time the Strait of Hormuz was even threatened with closure, not actually closed, oil prices jumped 15% in a single week. This time, it is not a threat. The waterway is functionally shut down. And every barrel of oil that cannot get through that strait is a barrel that drives prices higher for everyone, and especially for people who were already stretched thin before this started. Here's how this hits you directly. When oil prices spike, gas prices follow within days, not weeks, days. Gas stations adjust their prices based on the wholesale cost of fuel, and that wholesale cost is tied directly to global oil markets. The Strait of Hormuz shutting down is the single most disruptive event that can happen to oil supply on Earth. We saw it after Iraq in 2003. Gas prices rose nearly 50% between 2003 and 2008. We saw it after Libya in 2011. Gas hit $4 a gallon nationally, and in some cities it crossed $5 a gallon. We saw it after Russia invaded Ukraine in 2022. Gas spiked to over $5 a gallon nationally, the highest in American history at the time. But here's the part that hits Black communities specifically. When gas goes up, everything goes up. The price of food in the United States is directly tied to transportation costs. Over 70% of all freight in the United States moves by truck. Those trucks run on diesel. When diesel prices spike, the cost of getting food from farms to warehouses to grocery stores goes up, and that cost gets passed directly to you at the register. In 2022, when gas hit its peak after the Ukraine crisis, food prices in the United States rose by over 10% in a single year, the fastest increase in 40 years. Studies consistently show that food price inflation hits Black households harder because Black families...
And he ain't talking about shrinkflation. Do y'all know what shrinkflation is? I'm gonna take it down. Let me take it down. Like, shrinkflation is, have you noticed the products that went up, there is less shit in the package? That's shrinkflation. Not only you raising the fucking price, but you dipping in the bag and taking out shit. I used to see it was like a 12 cookie pack, right? Now, like the cookie pack got smaller, and instead of like being like 6 in a row, it's like 5 in a row. And they made the motherfucker cookie smaller, and they made the packaging smaller, but raised the price. I used to buy gummy bears and shit. And I'm like, it used to be like a 2 for $1. Now it's like 2 for like $1.99 now. But it's like damn near like somebody threw like 4 gummy bears in this bitch, that's over exaggerating. But like I'm saying, like the bag used to be up to the fucking packaging label. I watched it go halfway to damn near not being no gummy bears in the fucking bag. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Somebody should get fired at the job, but like, nah, this is how they doing it. I used to work at Uncle Ray's Chip Factory. I remember Uncle Ray's chips used to motherfucking damn near fill up to the brim almost. With a little bit of space. But like when I worked there, like we gotta put a certain amount in now. Damn near like an airbag and shit. And like we grew up, there was some airbags back in the day, but it's like now it's worse. It's worse now. But yeah, that's shrinkflation. Taking out the quantity of shit in all the products you buy. I used to buy a pack of bratwurst. It'd be like 16 in a pack. They dropped the number down to 14. No, not 14, probably like 12. It was like an off-brand shit, man, but the off-brand was great, because it had more. So I was like, bet it up. But they raised the price on that and shrinkflation. I'm mad. I swear to God, bro. Like I used to pay like $5.99, and they give you like 16 sausages. Now that shit is like $8.99. And they took away 2 sausages. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. That's shrinkflation. And not only that, you find out that the food that you buy, even if you pay attention to the date and the date be like, oh yeah, I'm good. Some of that shit is already old, and they put a whole bunch of seasoning on it and spray it with some type of chemical to make it like it's motherfucking fresh. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I was like, that really pissed me the fuck off. I was like, I'm done with this shit. I forgot what channel I found that shit on, but like I'll put it in my community post if I find it.
Spend a higher percentage of their income on food and essentials than white families. When you are already spending 30 to 35% of your income just to eat and keep the lights on, a 10% price increase is not an inconvenience. It is a crisis. This is the conversation nobody is having on the news.
Yeah, and you wonder why motherfuckers sell drugs. Shit, I gotta motherfucker keep my lights on. Shit, I'm gonna need some extra food. Pushing you to be a fucking criminal. Yeah, we fucking up y'all economy. Y'all got no choice but to motherfucking do some drug shit so we can catch y'all. Oh yeah, look at the crime going up because of what we doing to these people. I can't wait to kill these evil motherfuckers. I'm a straight Michael Myers for these fucks. For real. For real. Straight up. Y'all ain't seen motherfucking Halloween 4? Nigga, Michael Myers was the shit in that movie. Nigga, he took out the police first, so he could have no interruptions. It's like, nigga, y'all shot me up, shot me off a roof. You shot me up, it blew me up. I'm back, motherfucker. But I gotta take out the police first and cut the lights out in this bitch. I was like, nigga, Michael Myers wasn't playing in part 4. But I still love the first one. The first Michael Myers, that shit was just, it's still scary. It's still captivating. It's still like, yo, this motherfucker is, yo, Michael Myers, that real deal, y'all. When it comes to Jason, it was probably the first one because, like, you would never suspect. Like the mom be acting crazy. I was like, shit, oh my God, nigga, when I was a kid, I was like, holy shit, the mom is nuts. That was scary because she's not dead, she's fucking human. So I was like, hell shit, I was like, damn. And then like Michael Myers start off with the bag on his head, and then he get the hockey mask, the iconic hockey mask. But like when it comes to the hockey mask one, which one was my favorite? I don't know. I still had to go back to part 1. It's just something about part 1. Just like, yo, it's just like, this is the reason why everybody loves Jason, y'all. Part 1 started it all. It's like Michael Myers. It's got a whole fucking trilogy too. It's like part 1 is just like the shit. And that carried over to wrestling with the Undertaker and Kane and shit. Like how they get up like Michael Myers and shit. I'm like, this shit is lit. But yeah, I'm gonna fuck the police up. I'm a Michael Myers Halloween photos, motherfuckers. But anyway, back to the video. Talking about like this shit is gonna fuck with our pockets, and our pockets is already being fucked with, and you wonder why there is the wrath. Like, motherfuckers got no motherfucking choice but to do what the fuck they gotta do to take care of themselves or take care of themselves and their fucking family, making sure these bills get paid. The price of living going up, price of food going up, but our motherfucking wages ain't. Man, this is designed to keep us fucked. What you gonna do when your back's against the wall? But it seems that many people got their backs against the wall, down in the fetal position while the government stumps them out. I'm coming out this bitch swinging. And when I'm done with this YouTube shit, like I always say, I can't wait to leave this shit. I'm already there. Just let me finish dropping all this music, drop all this news, and I'm gone. Give me some rest and start my building process. And when I'm done resting and done building, the revolution will begin. The revolution will begin because I have to do it, because at the end of the day, motherfuckers are pussy. But during my rest period, I'm going to be traveling, clicking up with allies, and making sure that I have at least a 4 to 6 man team in every major city and state in this fucking country. Because at the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna wake up. It ain't gonna be no massive collective group ready to stop the government. It's gonna be small teams, and we're gonna do this shit strategically. Why are you saying this, Hurricane? You can't be telling us. Oh, fuck that. The government, the evil motherfuckers tell us what the fuck they do to our face every fucking day and lie to us. So I'm gonna tell them what I'm gonna do to them. Like, simple. It's simple. Because once I disappeared, that's when they better be like, oh shit, Hurricane ain't on YouTube no more. He ain't on social media no more. His social media is still up. Even the phone agreed, because the phone knows I'm out this bitch. I'm already clocked out mentally right now. I'm doing this just to motherfucking, keep shit flowing until I go. But like at the end of the day, shit, man, I've been ready to leave this motherfucking YouTube shit. Because I got some shit to do in real fucking life. Y'all watch the movie Black Dynamite. I'm on that type of time. You feel me? That type of time. When the phone agrees. I'm serious about this shit. My back's pushed against the wall. I'm coming out swinging, and that's what I'm doing. I'm swinging with this freedom of speech. I'm not only on this side of the goddamn war. I'm on the front line of the information war. I'm on the front line of the culture war. You know, like for the gamers and the people that love anime, freedom of speech and freedom of expression. You know, I'm on the front line on many fronts. I got to motherfucker travel, talk to some allies, and make some shit happen. Even the 4 degrees. I call that synchronicity and confirmation. That means I'm on point. Tidy those points up.
If you know someone who needs to hear this, share this video right now. Like and subscribe. Let's keep going. Every major Middle East conflict in the last 50 years has been followed by an economic downturn in the United States. Everyone. The 1973 oil embargo, triggered by conflict in the Middle East, caused a recession that lasted until 1975. Unemployment hit 9%. Inflation reached double digits. The 1979 Iranian Revolution and the war between Iran and Iraq that followed caused oil prices to double. The United States entered a deep recession in 1980 that lasted 2 years. Unemployment peaked at nearly 11%. The 1990 Gulf War caused an oil price shock.
Said 1980 lasted for 2 years. So that means it ended in 82. Right? Crack became the epidemic 83 or 85. Let me know if I'm wrong. But it had to be between 1983 and 1985 when crack come in. So like not only y'all fucking shit up over there, but y'all bringing crack in through Reagan and George Bush daddy, which was part of the CIA, then become president. That's crazy. New World Order. He the one that said New World Order. You know what's even more crazy? Putin, ex-KGB, now the president of the fucking country. Secret agents that know.
Contributed to the recession from 1990 to 1991. The 2003 invasion of Iraq helped fuel the conditions through deficit spending and economic instability that led to the financial crisis from 2007 to 2008. And here's the pattern within the pattern. In every single one of those recessions, Black unemployment was roughly double white unemployment every time. That's not a coincidence. It's structural. Black workers are disproportionately in industries that get hit first during economic downturns, including the service sector, retail, hospitality, and transportation.
There's confirmation day.
Start laying people off. They start at the bottom. Yep. And in America, the bottom has always been disproportionately Black. Yep. During the 2008 financial crisis, Black unemployment peaked at 16.8%, nearly double the national average. Black household wealth dropped by 53% between 2005 and 2009. The median white household had 20 times the wealth of the median Black household by 2009. A huge portion of that wealth destruction came from the housing crisis, which hit Black homeowners hardest because they had been steered into predatory subprime loans at rates far higher than white borrowers with the same credit profiles. That's what happens when wars create economic shocks. The shock travels through the system and lands hardest on the people with the least cushion. And in America, that's Black people. Always has been. And here's the part that should make you angry.
They don't teach investing in school. And I think that's one of the biggest flaws of public education. Nobody teaches you how to invest your money in order to plan for a more comfortable life.
Oh, yeah.
If you can relate.
I think I walked out the room. I had to go back because that was goes up to 8:33.
$1,000 from what they called a minor crash.
There we go.
Every time America enters a war, military recruitment in Black communities increases. Not because Black people are more patriotic, because the economic conditions created by war, rising prices, fewer jobs, and shrinking opportunities push people into the military.
Exactly. Or they push them into the drug game. Oh man, shit fucked up in my hood. Man, I don't want to fucking kill nobody. I'm gonna just go to the military. Because when you get to the military, you come out with some like whatever they try to like give you as benefits. You know, like a couple of my friends, like when they got out the military, they went straight to college. because they'll pay for your college tuition. I mean, college tuition. I said college intuition. College tuition. So some of my friends did that. I think 2 of them did it. And the other one just got out, spent his money, bought him a car, and just started working, kept working. But yeah. But there's other people that tell stories. Some motherfuckers get out and just go back to the streets. Because shit fucked up. But that's what they're trying to do. Like he wants you to follow the pattern. Follow how the system is designed to push your back against the wall for you to make decisions that you're really not normally going to do. Right now, good people is going to have to do some evil shit. Oh shit, I'm about to make a community post. Yeah, sometimes good people might have to do some evil shit. And that's take down the fucking government. But that's evil in the eyes of motherfuckers that's caught up in motherfucking religion. Or that's caught up in whatever spirituality they believe, like evil is bad or negative. No, to me, good and evil is a state of mind, because motherfucking so-called good people is voting for evil. Now make fucking sense. Some of these pastors and preachers and Catholic leaders are fucking pedos. And yet they go to that church and support. You're a good person, but you're supporting evil. And the longer we keep working, feeding the machine, we are supporting and funding evil. Like, let's just keep it 1,000. But if we stop playing the game, you are truly righteous on all levels. At least to me. Because it's all a state of mind. Because these evil people think they're doing something good. And they're not. So it is what it is.
Last resort. The military knows this. Recruitment offices are disproportionately concentrated in low-income neighborhoods. Recruiters target high schools in communities with the fewest college-bound students and the highest unemployment. They offer signing bonuses, college tuition, healthcare, housing, everything that the economy just made harder to access.
Yeah. Yeah. We would give you college tuition, give you a job and a crib. No, college tuition, a job, and a crib. I know it's hard out there for y'all niggas, but come to the military. Fight for some bullshit and you can get some shit when you get out. And it's hard for the average motherfucker to motherfucker get that. You know what I'm saying? So look. Design.
Americans are overrepresented in the military relative to their share of the population. They are overrepresented in the enlisted ranks, the people on the front lines, while being underrepresented in the officer corps. The people giving the orders are disproportionately white. The people carrying them out are disproportionately black and brown. So let me draw the line for you. America starts a war. That war creates an economic crisis at home. That crisis hits black communities hardest. That hardship drives black men and women into the military. Then the military sends them to fight the very war that destroyed their economic prospects in the first place. It's a cycle. It is not an accident. It is a pipeline. From your
that might happen
to
for
the
sure. On a Saturday, hell yeah.
The very instability the war creates. So what is coming from the Iran war specifically? Let me be direct. If the Strait of Hormuz remains disrupted for weeks or months, oil prices could reach levels we have not seen since 2008, possibly higher. Gas prices nationally could push past $6 a gallon. In some cities, you could be looking at $7 or $8 a gallon. Oil prices will ripple through the economy. When that happens, food prices will follow. Rent pressures will increase as landlords pass energy costs to tenants. Small businesses in black neighborhoods, already operating on thin margins, will start closing. Hiring will freeze. Layoffs will begin in the sectors where black workers are most concentrated. If this escalates into a prolonged conflict, if American troops are deployed on the ground, if Iran continues retaliating, if oil supply is disrupted for months, we are looking at a potential recession. And we already know who gets hurt worst in a recession. Here is what makes this moment different from previous wars. Black America is already under economic pressure. The wealth gap has not closed. Median black household wealth is still a fraction of median white household wealth.
Yep.
Housing costs have been rising for years. Student loan burdens weigh disproportionately on black graduates. This war is not hitting a community with a cushion. It is hitting a community that was already on the edge. So what can you do? First, understand what is happening. Do not let the news frame this as something happening over there. Every bomb that drops on Iran sends a ripple through the global economy that will reach your grocery store within weeks. Second, prepare. Lock in prices where you can. Reduce unnecessary spending. Build whatever financial cushion you are able to, even if it is small. Third, pay attention to who is profiting. Defense contractors, oil companies, financial firms that bet on volatility. Every war creates winners and losers, and the winners are never the people in your neighborhood. And fourth, remember this the next time someone tells you the war was necessary. Ask them who paid the price, because the answer is always the same. The news covers this war like it is a military story. Missiles, targets, casualties, strategic objectives. But for Black America, this is not a military story. It is the economic story. It is the story of how a conflict 7,000 miles away is about to make it harder for you to fill your tank, feed your kids, pay your rent, and keep your job. And the part that should keep you up at night, they know this. The people who make these decisions, the politicians, the defense contractors, the oil executives, they know exactly what happens to Black communities when wars drive up prices and crash economies. They have seen it every time. They have the data, they have the history, and they do it anyway. Because Black communities absorbing the economic shockwaves of American wars is not a bug in the system. It is the system. Yep. Now you know how it works. Do not let it work on you without you seeing it coming. If this opened your eyes.
This opened your eyes.
Domain expansion.
Road One production.
Welcome to the abyss. The unstoppable one. I am the illest, no doubt. Sporadic, eternal fire. There is no putting me out. I'm sending fiery rain, destroying cities and towns. The government never changed, so I'm taking them out. The FBI is a bitch. The CIA is a bitch. The NSA is a bitch. I know you watching this shit. We fuck around and get hit. My rebels fully equipped to take the enemy down and ride out in the whip.
Hurricane David, 79.
On the flight, world leaders get hit. Assassination delight. We fly out through the night like Batman in this bitch. Outlandish with kicks, punches, and damage and shit. I call my gun Michael Knight. That bitch come with a kit. AI robotic weapons. That bitch be talking this shit. Explosive hollows exist and turn your body to mist. The god of fire is here. Now welcome to the abyss. Welcome to the abyss. Welcome to the abyss. Welcome to the abyss. Welcome to the abyss.
For sure, for sure.
Welcome to my domain. Chopper fed in the pieces.
Anytime.
No raider remains. Rapid fire in chains. Hear you screaming in pain. My pride will leave you flame. Disintegrate all you lanes. Your fans will never change. So I'm hunting you down. I know you got me surrounded. I'm still taking you out. I'm hacking shit with my phone. Turn out all of the lights. Popping cops as I go. I gotta do through the night. In the heat of the night. I keep the heat with the sight. In your sleep as I snipe. While you sleep with your wife. I'm hopping from roof to roof. Ninja warrior shit. My RPG is equipped. Your helicopter got hit. I cause a solar eclipse and send a fiery storm. Exploding government buildings. Revolution reborn. I am the shit, just admit. This is that warrior mix. The god of fire is here. Welcome to the abyss. Welcome to the abyss. Welcome to the abyss. Welcome Hit a motherfucker, hit him. Throw a motherfucker right dead in the river. I don't give a fuck about a fan, I'ma kill a bullet in the head, leave a nigga dead at a dinner. Roll with the river. Shoot a motherfucker with an AK, nigga better make it. Better find the same pay. Then I take your bitch on the payday. Spit it like a play. Nigga don't test me, nigga don't stress me. I'm a keep on the head like a Bentley, nigga don't pass me. Fucking with Becky, beat a nerd case in a motherfucking Chevy. Coming out heavy, coming out daily. With a tank on, shoot your ass in your belly. Nigga ain't ready, coming out daily. But the deep shots in the motherfucking Perry. Welcome to the motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to the motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to the motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to the motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to the motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to the motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to the motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to the motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Kill a motherfucker, kill a motherfucker, kill him. For the government, hell yeah, I'ma get him. Elon Musk, hell yeah, I'ma get him. Tell Donald Trump, I will bitch when I get him. Spit your belly, don't make a living. When I walk, I cause I'ma get it. Damn, I can live it. Everybody check it. Yo, social media, yo, all channel 7. Go with the weapon. Everybody get it. All I point with is that I hit him in the hip. Everybody flip. I don't give a fuck. Turn everybody pass on the back of the truck. See me on the back, I'ma pack a nigga up. Revolutionary, I'ma pack a nigga up. Bustin' up the government, y'all better duck. Taking the motherfuckers guts. What? Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Get a motherfucker, get a motherfucker, get him. Get a motherfucker, get a back with a bloody yak. Smack your jack with a money yak. Racks in the back and give me that. Facts got a gap playing black. Jack in the back, put a cat back with a back. I can snap back in your lap, running laps back to the trap. My backpack's in the snap. My black flag and a strap in the backpack. Where's that? I clap back at a cat that wear a badge in the gap. I flash pass like a bat, beat your ass fast with a bat. Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy.
Hurricane, the style master.
Hurricane 313.
Phenom Road 1 production.
This is my life, taking it back, now I'm chillin'. This is fight night, taking your life, and I'm killin'. This is my life, Detroit life, you gotta feel it. This is my type, you damn right, I might hit it. This is my life, taking it back, now I'm chillin'. This is fight night, taking your life, and I'm killin'. This is my life, Detroit life, you gotta feel it. This is my type, you damn right, I might hit it. Tight lyrics, I entice the right spirits. Hype lyrics, make me snipe and slice critics. Fight lyrics, make me wanna go fight bigots. Heist lyrics, got me hacking for nice digits. Nice business, gon' be gone in 9 minutes. I'm finished, time to smash some fine bitches. Nice titties, nice kitty that fight with me. Bonnie and Clyde style, baby, come ride with it. She came from here, so I showed her the nice city. Showed her the good life, drinking some fine Henny. Smoke heavy, in the Chevy we stay ready. Girl is a sniper, she holding the aim steady. Straight shooter, gun louder than 8 tubers. Took me to the bed, she called me the great ruler. Great hookah, got a feeling with great Buddha. Kick back, relax, just like the great Buddha. This is my life, taking it back, now I'm chillin'. This is my night, taking your life when I'm killin'. This is my life, Detroit life, you gotta feel it. This is my type, you damn right, I might hit it. This is my life, taking it back, now I'm chillin'. This is my night, taking your life when I'm killin'. This is my life, Detroit life, you gotta feel it. This is my type, you damn right, I might hit it. Like spittin', little rippin' these hot lyrics. Plot thinking, when I hurt the cop feelings. Cop killin', now they telling me stop tripping. Not listen, so I caught the cops slipping. Feds bitching, I'm leaving them bedridden. Just kidding, they ain't getting the death sentence. Let's get it, revolution the best in it. Best feeling, bullets leaving your chest missing. Flesh peeling off your bones like neck bones. Shot a politician, superior tech drone. Jet home, the girl said let's go. She wanted to get it, so I bought her a tech home. Jet flown, first class, the best zone. Mile high club, we getting our sex on. Head gone, she smoking the best strong. Hit it from the back while I playing the best song. This is my life, taking it back, now I'm chilling. This is my night, taking your life when I'm killing. This is my life, Detroit life, you gotta feel it. If she my type, you damn right, I might hit it. This is my life, taking it back, now I'm chilling. This is my life, taking your life when I'm killing. This is my life, Detroit life, you gotta feel it. If she my type, you damn right, I might hit it. This is my life, taking it back, now I'm chilling. This is my night, taking your life when I'm killing. This is my life, Detroit life, you gotta feel it. If she my type, you damn right, I might hit it. This is my life, taking it back, now I'm chilling. This is my night, taking your life when I'm killing. This is my life, Detroit life, you gotta feel it. If she my type, you damn right, I might hit it.
Who am I?
Hurricane the Style Master.
These niggas scared. I guess I gotta tone it down for y'all. Born and raised in the projects, dude. Where we give all these haters the blues. Fuck cops, man, we breaking the rules. Outlaws, yeah, we breaking the tools. I'm a rebel, what the fuck you gon' do? Get on my level, go get lost in the dust. Ain't gas that I trust. Y'all feds ain't fucking with us. Tell the government enough is enough. Pull up in the truck. Politician getting shot the fuck up. Like a Christmas tree, lighting them up. Got the Sprite in my cup. Sipping lean, about to light up a blunt. As I walk straight up to the front. AO in my hand. Understand, you ain't calling my bluff. Taking limbs off the body with shots. Then I blew up the spot. The whole scene is your burial plot. I saw the news and the aerial shots. I just ready to block this revolution. Are you ready or not? Let me hit you with this Detroit flow. This old school Detroit flow. Wanna smoke? To this old school Detroit flow. This old school Detroit flow. Let them know. This that old school Detroit flow. This old school Detroit flow. Wanna smoke? To this old school Detroit flow. This the old school Detroit flow. Let them know. Pop a clip, time to drop that fool. Never fuck with a project dude. We used to all dodge cops at school. Now we all grown up on the block, that's cool. If the cops come through, they get popped at too. Let me spit this rebel shit on this laid back tune. Because I got you niggas scared of my hype ass tunes. Y'all scared of revolution, better fight back, dude. Let me kick a fed ass with these fire ass moves. Plus I think I got blood on my nice ass shoes. Have to dip to the dealer and cop that coupe. Bulletproof, out to black dash out with the crew. On a mission, about to blow up a factory, dude. Got the brain, got the pain and the agony, dude. Got the world news saying it's a tragedy, dude. Destroy the evil warrior, then you have to regroup. Say Hurricane is the truth, bitch. Let me hit you with this Detroit flow. This old school Detroit flow. Wanna smoke? To this old school Detroit flow. This old school Detroit flow. Let them know. This the old school Detroit flow. This old school Detroit flow. Wanna smoke? To this old school Detroit flow. This old school Detroit flow. Let them know. Coming through with the ill flow. Love when I spit slow. Astronomical bomb, about to explode. Flip mode, pull out the pistol. You get low, bullets rip past your face and hit your chick, bro. Sad days, look at these mad ways. I blast K's in the last days. Make the government cascade. Last days, decapitate you with glass trays. On the last play, I'm going for the fast break. Hey, then I chill for a while. Chick from the UK, yeah, I'm making her smile. She a beautiful queen, let me give her the crown. Bring it down to the States, let me show you around. Hey, show you what the revolution about. Chillin' on a piece of land, me and you in the house. Little soul flow cold, and I'm making a bounce. Put your hands in the air if you feelin' it now. Little soul flows cold, if you feelin' it now. Put your hands in the air if you hit it, get down. Little soul flows cold, it's that lyrical sound. Hurricane coming through when I'm getting the crown. Little soul flows cold, if you feelin' it now. Put your hands in the air if you hit it, get down. Little soul flows cold, it's that lyrical sound. Hurricane coming through when I'm getting the crown. Trying to manifest my destiny, bring the best of me. No discrepancies, but the government keep on testing me. They want the less of me, I'ma hit them so heavily. Ever seen the bullet shoot through you? with your parakeet. Living clarity, mental therapy, gave the charity. Now the revolution is here, they say you're scaring me. Just participate, no need to articulate. If you rolling with the government, you getting killed today. Don't get in my way, into it to facilitate. Pretty sure they will penetrate. Anybody got some shit to say? Like I'm traveling, throw my lyrics like javelins. On wood with the medicine, show my girl the lavishness. She is extravagant, get my goddess the happiness. Just unanimous that my baby girl is the baddest chick. The one I'm happy with, Bonnie Clyde is an action for baby girl. Just bet it on me, that's not an accident. Little soul flows cold, if you feeling it now. Throw your hands in the air, girl, you get it, get down. Little soul flows cold, it's that lyrical sound. Hurricane coming through when I'm getting the crown. Little soul flows cold, if you feeling it now. Throw your hands in the air, if you get it, get down. Little soul flows cold, it's that lyrical sound. Hurricane coming through when I'm getting the crown. Little soul flows cold, if you feeling it now. Throw your hands in the air, if you get it, get down. Little soul flows cold, it's that lyrical sound. Hurricane coming through when I'm getting the crown. Little soul flows cold, if you feeling it now. Throw your hands in the air, if you hit it, get down. Little soul flows cold, this that lyrical sound. Hurricane coming through when I'm getting the crown. Woo.
Hurricane the Style Master.
I'm Hurricane, let me tell you a story. Story of the glory, but you gotta hold my 40 for me. I was chillin' watching Rick and Morty, and my chick came through when you know she was getting naughty. Dressed up, went to a party. So many drinks, I think I grabbed up a Cordy. We was gigging on the dance floor, but you know, the cops just burst through the damn door. Me and her start blasting. Y'all didn't know that my girl is an assassin. Me and her laughing, jumping out the window. Landed on the car, I think it was a Benzo. Smoking on the endo as we roll out to the liquor store, then back to her house. She said that was hot, I said no doubt. Took off her clothes, then we fucked on the couch. Baby girl's an assassin. Yeah, my baby girl is an assassin. My baby girl is an assassin. Yeah, my baby girl is an assassin. Look, let me tell you another story. Chillin' at the diner and the feds, they was coming for me. Baby girl told me load up. Civilians getting hit if they motherfucking don't duck. Test your luck like the game show, but the price is right, bitch, and you know what we came for. You chillin' back in your wheel of fortune. Me and my girl come through, bout to kill just to get a portion. Shoot your head, knock your brain in orbit. Body get contorted, guaranteed it'll be recorded. Up in the car, red baby Floyd. Put the pedal to the metal, best believe to keep the streets scorching. Style master, keep the heat going. My girl roll the weed, and you know we gotta keep smoking. Baby girl redder than the ocean. She said come here, so you know I gotta get up on it. Baby girl is an assassin. My baby girl is an assassin. Star blaster. My baby girl is an assassin. Star blaster. My baby girl is an assassin. Yeah, star blaster. My baby girl is an assassin. Star blaster. Baby girl is an assassin. Star blaster. Baby girl is an assassin. Star blaster. My baby girl is an assassin. Star blasting.
God, I love that motherfucking song. I'm gonna put a video to that. Like, I mean, you know, I'm gonna, you know, like all the little clips I got. I think I'm gonna put like a little video to that. You know, just have just us just slaughter motherfuckers. But check y'all Gmails. Make sure y'all shit ain't straight. And yo, Vonta, if you see this video, chances are you probably might already be here or probably just coming in from work. But if you catch this, check your email because I'm sending you something and it's saying that you're like unavailable. I don't know what's going on because like Google was on that bullshit, you know, and they shutting people's Google's off and they putting people in junk folders. So Vonta, check your Gmail and make sure you're straight because it's saying that, you know, like you're unavailable type shit, like your account is gone type shit. So I'm like, what the fuck? You know, fuck going on here? And like Google was throwing me in junk folders, and shit. You know, I was getting called from a couple of my friends. I'm like, what the fuck? Junk folder. So, you know, just check y'all Gmails and make sure y'all shit is straight. But yeah, Vonta, check your Gmail, baby. Please. But we're gonna play some more tracks, then we're gonna get up out of here. Like, nah, this don't count as news. You know, like this was just this, like I had this recorded already. I was supposed to have been did this motherfucking shit. So now I can delete it from my shit so I can be able to download some more clips. I'm running out of space on my phone. So I gotta, you know, like play all the shit that I didn't play, get it out the way, and give it a title and just go in. So now I can delete the shit. You know, so I can be able to do some HHNs. I got some HHNs later. And give me about damn, I already wasted my energy a little bit. It might be a minute. Probably about give me 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. I might come back 3 o'clock. Or maybe less than that. Maybe less than that. But just keep y'all notifications on. Keep y'all things on, and hope everything be cool. And make sure y'all Gmail accounts ain't fucked up. Vonta, check your Gmail, baby. Salute, live and learn. But yeah, we're gonna play probably about like 3 more tracks and we're gonna get up out of here. Let's go.
Hurykane 313.
Style master.
Going down.
Everything, yeah, we hacking everything. We about to crack the code. We hacking everything, yeah, we hacking everything. We about to crack the code. Hacking everything, yeah, we hacking everything. We about to crack the code. Everything, yeah, we hacking everything. We about to crack the code. Breaking in facilities, killing all our enemies, hacking every fucking thing. Gotta get a bunch of cheese, kicking like a SEAL team, shooting with the drill team, forming ass movie TV, reach my fucking kill scene. Yeah, world is a stage, I'm releasing all my rage, taking faces off like a motherfucking Nick Cage. In the days when I spray, this how I retaliate. Yes, I eradicate rules, yeah, I have to break everything. Yeah, we hacking everything. We about to crack the code. Everything, yeah, we hacking everything. We about to crack the code. Everything, yeah, we hacking everything. We about to crack the code. Everything, yeah, we hacking everything. We about to crack the code. Who are you? Tried to tell me what to do, I would not comply. Government tried to block the truth, so they gotta die. You tried to tell me what to do, I would not comply. Government tried to block the truth, so they gotta die. I'ma ride with my 45, kid on the side, blowing up a building, causing motherfucking homicide. Put a C4 when they ride, get them every time, like a mob flick. Now I'm hacking all they phone lines, black cards and credit cards, they exotic cars. I might hack them all, crash them all into a wall. Chillin' with my dogs, that's to watch the empire fall. Have to make them call, yeah, I made them empires fall. Everything, yeah, we hacking everything. We about to crack the code. Hacking everything, yeah, we hacking everything.
That's what's up. Good looking, Jordan.
Hacking everything, yeah, we hacking everything. We about to crack the code. Everything, yeah, we hacking everything. We about to crack the code. Everything, yeah, we hacking everything. We about to crack the code. Everything, yeah, we hacking everything. We about to crack the code. Everything, yeah, we hacking everything. We about Everything, yeah, we cracking everything. We about to crack the code. We about to crack the code. We about to crack the code.
Number 3. Let go.
Idiocracy became real life. Truman Show is my real life. I'm Neo, that red pill, it ruined my life. They live, they praying for our demise. Even an angel not above falling. Conspiracy theorists, I think that's my calling. Reporting live from the Civil War, I'm recording. With my eyes wide shut, Illuminati wanna see us all in a coffin. Even vendetta and vigilantes, yeah, we all revolt.
I think I'm entitled. You want answers. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Man, I'm dodging monsters in Dark City. The adjustment bureau try to fuck with me like Resident Evil experiments. Gotta pull the guns out, they kill the quick. The demolition man ain't scared shit. 7 fingers with the case, you prepare for this. I robot, can you see the microchips? Planted in your forehead or in your wrist. They ain't gotta dig a lie, they be watching shit. Put a secret spy where your device and shit. People saying they adapted with no licenses. Got an M&AK for decisive hits. Like watchdogs, tagging your device and whip. Make you crash to a motherfucker. Build the bitch, pop the clip in the blick, they click wow. Overkill a nigga, they hit him from all rounds. Hurricane split in the flames is profound. Why these people tripping on gender and pronouns? What about the homeless and government shutdowns? For the government, we shooting them all down. Just like a matrix bitch, amazing flips. Shoot you in the face, the bitch, the case dismissed. Send it to the grave, the bitch, that can't convict. I'm the motherfucker from the ancient myth, I came to rip. Body supported from the start in the Hunger Games, yeah. Bitches will run for. Set the record straight, these niggas ain't on par. White House down, we killing them all, dog.
Idiocracy became real life. Truman Show is my real life. I'm Neo, that red pill, it ruined my life. They praying for our demise. Even an angel not above falling. Conspiracy theorists, I think that's my calling. Reporting live from the Civil War, I'm recording. With my eyes wide shut, Illuminati wanna see us all in a coffin. Even vendetta and vigilantes, yeah, we all revolting.
Son, we live in a world that has walls, and those walls have to be guarded by men with guns. Who's gonna do it? You, Lieutenant Weinberg. I have a greater responsibility than you can possibly fathom.
Number 2. Number 2.
Hurykane 313.
What this is?
This a breath, 30 ancestors. With this time a hawk, you get your head severed. Creep up in the building, get the fair records. My Beretta was gold plated with a suppressor. Feel the pressure of heavy rates, nothing lesser. I'm the god of storms, I control the weather. So clever, you fools should know better. When I come through better, run to the storm shelter. Flow better, hip hop is forever. We take the government down, we write no letters. Take hold of the crime, we make the throne better. I turn this whole world into a Coachella. Pick up and pack up a pistol, poppy like people, simple people pack the pistols. The population of evil tremble. I resemble the revolution, no ancient temples. Haters better watch your tone, or you get dismembered. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. Cracking bottles overhead to make them wobble. Don't like the TV show, nigga, just change the channel. Genocidal, these lyrics might hold the title. Carry Bibles, my goons, they carry rifle. Very tribal, sometimes we very primal. 8 or 15, I'm killing every rival. They say it's mediocre, Cut you up into pieces and leave your body parts inside your easy sofa. Being a soldier, you see my soldiers, they creeping over. Parkour type shit, you see us sleeping over. Drop your chain, you understand, you catching hands. Kick your ass through the van, I think you dead, man. Fuck a fizzle, the fragile fickle. Feel like I got a blast at the government quicker than anybody, nigga. Split your body apart and throw you in the river. This the revolution, you gotta deal with us. This the breath, 30 ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath, 30 ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath, 30 ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath, 30 ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath, 30 ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath, 30 ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath, 30 ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath, 30 ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed.
Wait a minute, bro. What? Hold on, man. Hold on. Let me know if I'm reading this shit correctly. Let me throw my glasses on. Let me throw on my $100 Chamberlain frames from Warby Parker. I'm looking like Professor Kane in this bitch. I'm beef with Professor Jang, y'all. Shout out to Low Key. But wait a minute, though. You said you about to rap? Is I'm reading that correctly, bro? Jordan, you wildin'. All right, first things first. I'm not saying don't do it, but before you do it, I want you to master it first. I want you to master it and go in there with full confidence. Don't go in there less than 100%. That's all I can say. The old me would be like, no, you are the singer / producer. Don't do it. But what you're doing is you're exploring many different aspects of music, so it can be added to your resume once you become cold at it. Like on some motherfucker like Dr. Dre shit. But without being Dr. Dre, because now you're because you're a singer, producer, now you're trying to go into rap. So it's like, you just gotta just understand that it's like how can I put it? It's the beginning. I mean, like I think you rapped on the song before, but like it was on a neo soul type of vibe, so it fitted. Now I don't know how you're gonna rap on the beat that you're about to send me, because I'm all over the place with it. I gotta go into a hip hop and neo soul bag. I'm really on a whole bunch of other genres like horrorcore and gangster rap, a little bit of conscious rap, but like you bring out that neo soul type of hip hop, like out of my flow. So it's like, I don't know what it's gonna be. Bros, my hands like Birdman, right? right. I don't know. but the old me would be like, no, stick to producing and singing. But the new me, shit, man, I'm like DJ Qualls off of motherfucking Hustle and Flow. Everybody has a right, a goddamn right. Hit that blunt to contribute a verse. You feel me? So spit that shit, and shit, all I gotta say is master it, have 100% confidence, and spit that shit for sure. I remember when I first spit my first rhyme. It's like facts. How I do it, yup. Yup, I would do it one time only though. Just like I made that motherfucking song that Let's Unwind. That's a one-time only thing. That was my first song. You feel me? How I just like jumped from doing parodies to try to do some professional shit. Cause I really want to sing only for parodies, and I just throw my small singing inside of my professional hooks and shit. So like I had to work up my courage. And like what got me through it was you being a confirmed singer, letting me know that I'm a fucking singer. So with that extra piece of confidence and inspiration, that made me get through the motherfucking track. So I was like, bet it up. So thank you, Jordan. Because I don't know when I'm gonna do another song again. Oh yeah, I forgot when you said we do that little duet shit. That'll be the only time I do that shit again. But that bitch gotta be on a level of Joe and Case. It gotta be on that level. It gotta be on that level. Or some Bell Biv DeVoe shit. Bell Biv DeVoe or motherfucking Case and Joe. Bell Biv DeVoe. That girl is poison. Poison. No, to the big fan of the smile. And it gotta be a dog ass party track. Like this nigga Hurricane all over the place. Yep. He said, yeah, about to work on it after the live. That's what's up. Yep. Yeah, that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to work on some music. And you said you're about to send me something. So like whatever you send me, I can be able to like start working on that too. Start working on that too, you know what I'm saying? And what else I got? Oh yeah. Bonus track before we go to number one. You already know what it is. Bonus track. Shouts out to Jordan. Let's bring it back. Bonus track before number one.
Yeah, we bringing it back. So cold with the flows when I spit it on tracks. Writing hardcore lyrics, gotta put it on wax. We can't tell lies, we be spitting the facts. Most rappers is trash and they do it for cash. I do it for the love with this lyrical blast. Going fast like Flash when I'm whipping your ass. Let me slow it down quick, this a blast from the past. Underground flows with an old school vibe. Not you can't to the beat and remember the rhyme. Real music, you can hear it, you can never deny. Hurricane and join the knock when we be keeping it live. From Detroit to Savannah, let the whole world see. Midwest, Southern soul, make the people believe. Spitting revolution lyrics so my people be free. Throw your hands in the air if you rollin' with me. Underground sound that goes down in Motown. Straight to your town, smoke a pound, we smoke crowns. Cold sound, everybody know what goes down. Underground sound, yeah, we bringing it back now. Tell them, Jay. Breaking it back. Breaking it back. Hey. Back to the underground. Back to the underground. Where it comes from. Back to the underground. To where it comes from. Back to the underground. Hey, breaking it back, breaking it back, breaking it back, breaking it back. Back again, spin the magic just like a paladin. Yeah, we gotta win. The underground is back again. For the ancestors, it's time to take it back again. Spin the magic just like a paladin. Yeah, we gotta win. The underground is back again. For my ancestors. underground sound. This that underground sound. This that underground sound. It's time to take it back now. This that underground sound. This that underground sound. This that underground sound. It's time to take it back now. Underground sound. This that underground sound. This that underground sound. It's time to take it back now. This that underground sound. This that underground sound. This that underground sound. It's time to take it back now.
All right, now it's time to get to number one. We're gonna get up out of here.
How are you doing 1 through 10?
Blessed.
Shout out to Low Key. From Jersey. It's a Jersey thing. Detroit to Jersey.
I am the purge. Purification, my soul on fire, I'm burning an urge. Fuck the demiurge. My ashes scattered through the universe. Fuck a urn. I am the blessing and I am the curse. I'm divine love when you hate this earth. I am the wordsmith, nigga. Never play with my words. I am the angel you saw in church and the reaper driving your hearse. I'm the archon hiding in your mind. Yeah, this shit is absurd. I'm every suicidal thought. I'm why your ass on the verge. I'm the kingdom of heaven, Zion, Pleroma, Nirvana, bitch, whatever you heard. I'm the shepherd and the herd. I'm your favorite strain, inhale the herb. I'm joy, I'm hurt, I'm gold, I'm dirt. I'm the motherfucker standing in the mirror looking back at you, looking down on your own self-worth. I am your shadow, eternal battle. Let me out the cage, I wanna go berserk. I'm every true seeker ever birthed.
I'm really dog in reverse.
I'm really dog.
Manifest. I'm really God in the flesh.
I'm every fear you gon' die with.
God, buddy.
I'm every dream you hold hostage.
God, buddy.
I created the chains, then escaped the bondage.
Number one.
I am abundance. I'm the source your soul been trying to get one with. I'm the demon in your cup. Find me at every function. I'm the nigga that you love, and I'm that nigga you don't fuck with. I'm every incarnation. I'm every starved nation. Half God, half Satan. I am the yin and the yang. I had to hold my own hand when I was walking through the flames. I am free will. Freely to earth I came. Bury me in a Ferrari. Bad bitch crying over my remains. I am the shaman that conquer pain. I'm Christ consciousness. I get crucified every day. I'm that targeted individual sending gang stalkers to an early grave. Yeah, I'm every sunrise you ever gazed. I'm the collective at every phase. I'm the ancestors reminding you that we still slaves. I'm the bullet in the chamber. Real nigga finna crash out on the
shoot him.
I had an epiphany, you know what that mean? I used to pray and pray and pray and pray. The devil a lie. All this time, God was living in me. With the creator, I've been in sync. Cold water running, my Glock on the seat. I disappeared for a whole 100 weeks. Died 100 times, I never weep. I had a dream when I was asleep. It was just me, my brother, my niece, my wife, my daughter in Greece. That was the last time I felt peace. I am the purge, purification, my soul. I am the purge, purification, my soul release.
Hey. Y'all ready? Quick. Bah! Who am I?
Hurricane 313.
Hurricane the style. Number one.
Meditate just to ease my mind. Mind over matter, being just a sleep in time. Time doesn't exist. Can you see the signs? Signs of the times, it is a dream of mine. Redesign worlds, I will be divine. I'm the god that the storms kill every time. Every time I split a rhyme in this realm of mine. Call an archon, are you prepared to die? Metaphysical, critical, spiritual, lyrical, miracle. You put it for a killable, motherfucker, despicable. I dare anybody that think they winning it. Like I'm at your power, yo, and it's little this. They get the benefits. Turning the increments. While my light beams is playing some instruments. Death is imminent. Feel the sentiment. Put a demigurge in the same the innocent, open the chakra, spiritual doctor, full-time whipping that soon as a pop up. Never gonna stop us, so you just watch us. Supernatural powers be determined to block up. Bitches get mopped up for fucking real shit. Elemental power D string in the building, metaphysical drill shit. You're gonna get killed quick. I'm the only guy they scared to deal with. Look at the monster coming through with the launcher. Destroy the universe, I'm ready to conquer. Man, this is an honor. Going bonkers, ready to stop it. I'ma be the bitches once in the concert. Man, I should get an Oscar, but this ain't a movie, ho. See the fucking fire coming straight from the studio. Bitch, I'm a warrior, hurting you, murder you, feeling euphoria. This motherfucker move up glorious. This is the soul rap, getting your dome crack. I'm a light beam, bringing out of the soul trap. Taking my soul back, hanging the mo nag. You get the body bad and your bitches get toe tagged. Singing the flow bad, you think it's ridiculous. 4 minute accolades, we need to kill quick. I think it's spirit quick, feel like a Goldberg. Hurricane coming deep, in the whole world. Even the cosmos, lyrical honcho. Every icon, they about to get popo. Doing it pronto, what is the time for? So another bitch, these strong in their time zone. Did the shadow work, did the any work. From the inner T, by the kick through middle earth. Now you're feeling certain, this is the killer verse. Cause you fucking scared, but you should've just went to church. Bitch.
Number 1.
I'm learning my lessons. You know what I mean? I'm on the path.
That's the version
These
they be
people
rapping.
that was involved in this, there's growth that needs to happen. And through them, it will. That's how I look at life. You know what I mean? They're a blessing to me. I'm about to learn whatever lessons I'm about to learn. I don't know how long I have to sit, but I'll learn lessons there. This is God. God's involved. Yeah. That's why I'm not like bumming out about it or nothing like that. Like I feel like I'm on the path.
So you feel like even when things go wrong, there's a higher power trying to teach you something.
I learn more when things go wrong.
Hell yeah, man. Me and Low Key killed that shit. That's a cold motherfucking track, bro. Worldwide Chopper Hurricane, the Style Master. You already know. Yeah. Hurricane, the Style Master. You already know what it is. Shouts out to everybody. GBA, Jordan, Live and Learn. Tammy was in the building. You already know what it is. You know, this ain't no news. I just, I just had to record this shit real quick so I can get it off my phone. And I felt it was important to get it off my phone. So I got some motherfucking news covered because I'm losing my memory and shit. So let me just play all the old shit that I haven't played yet. And call it the Wrath of Hurykane and just go in, you know. So this is one of them impromptu lives. But I'll come back for the HHN probably like around 3:30. And get that out the way for about an hour. And then probably come back later, probably play some Resident Evil again, shoot some shit, because I'm at the end of the game now. I think I'm at the last chapter, you know, because they just shot that missile off and spread the virus and shit. You know, if y'all saw the last Resident Evil 6 video, you know, go back to that, because China got fucked up at the end. You know, so yeah. Yeah, I might come back and play that. You know, oh shit, I might play that before I do the HHN. I might do HHN probably like later. I don't know. I don't know. I might flip a coin on it. I got to do it the other day. Yeah, I watched the new one, the gameplay and everything, and the man, that shit lit. That shit lit. Hey, you know what's crazy? Let's talk about it real quick. Let's talk about it real quick. The shit is like, that shit sold so fucking fast. It wasn't funny. Now, I watched all the feedback from the people that love the game, you know, and it justified love for it. But I also heard from the haters. I watched both ends so like I could get my full final perspective on the game. That motherfucker lit. I watched like 11 hours of that shit. Not straight, you know, I broke it up like 2 hours here, 3 hours there, you know, like on different days so I can get the whole full shit. Read all the files and just to make sure if it's keeping up with the lore and it don't retcon no shit. So if you just say you bought another day, I'm not going to spoil it for you. But like the haters is tripping. The haters is tripping. They like, yo, y'all cried about 7 and 8. Where's Leon? Where's, you know? Okay, you got Leon. What's the problem? Right? What's the fucking problem? This to end his story, and now it's like, where's Jill? Where's Claire? Like, no, motherfucker. And plus, they try to trip about the story. Like, yes, they're going to add a new character. And she connects with the girl from back in the day. If y'all played Resident Evil Outbreak, the Grace is the daughter of one of the girls that was playing with Alyssa, I think. And I only played it maybe like 2 or 3 times because my friend had the online shit and you can play with your friend and shit. So like, like it was some online shit, but like we played on the other on the regular shit. So I was like, all right, cool. Like certain people get different items. Like if you like a reporter, you probably get like a lock pick or some shit. If you're a cop, you get the gun. If you're somebody else, you get another weapon. Like it's like real people in real situations. You got to deal with the motherfucking items and resources you had until you find you a weapon. So I'm like, okay, you got to solve puzzles together. Resident Evil Outbreak was the shit. Resident Evil Outbreak was the shit. That was some real innovative shit. It was like these are the other survivors of Raccoon City. While everybody was thinking about Leon, Claire, and Jill, there were some other motherfucking survivors that was going through some shit too. You know what I'm saying? And what I love about the new one, it kind of expand on it a little bit. Fight Night 2026 needs to drop. They need a Bruce Lee game. They had one on Xbox, but it was trash. They had one on Xbox, but it was trash. Go look it up. My cousin bought that shit, played that shit. I was like, man, this shit trash. Throw that Dead or Alive on so we can put that Tekken on real quick. The real Bruce Lee is Law from Tekken. That's Bruce Lee. Or Jan Lee from Dead or Alive. Or the motherfucking Bruce Lee motherfucker from Street Fighter. What the fuck that nigga name was? I forgot that motherfucking name that was on Street Fighter, but like he got the whole Bruce Lee look. I feel they're not doing it justice. A lot of game could still survive as you build the world of turn universes. Right. It's like the change occurred when they did part 4. But I love part 4. I got the newest too. I got 2 remake, 3 remake, and 4 remake. I got 7 and I got 8. But the thing about it is the shit scattered on different systems. I got 2, 3, 4, and 8 on PS4, but I got 7 on the motherfucking I got 7 on the Xbox One S. As a matter of fact, I gotta go finish 7. I gotta finish 7. I got to finish 7 because I'm at the end of that. But yeah, it should go back to the survival horror, and the survival horror was 7. But if they would have just put somebody else that we love in a position that the motherfucking nigga was in, it'd have been different. But like, or it should be like an investigation. You get trapped in the house, you got to find your way out with Leon, or probably bring back Claire or some shit. Just trying to investigate some shit on our own, whatever. But yeah, but you got to blame Call of Duty for this because the motherfucking creators is like, yo, these Call of Duty fans is going to need some action. This is why motherfucking 5 and 6 was what it was. And they tripped on 6. You either love 6 or you hate part 6. I love part 6. Part 6 is like, yes, it was action filled like a motherfucker, but in a real scenario, that's just scary. This is a global outbreak. This ain't in no city. This ain't at no compound. This is a full global outbreak. Like everywhere is fucked up. Russia, China, United States, everybody getting hit. And this bitch, like, I got to go back to my part 6. I feel like playing part 6. But I'm gonna work on probably work on some music and then come back and probably play part 6. That's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I'm waiting till that price drop. Like, oh shit. As a matter of fact, if I can get that bitch for damn, I gotta get me another fucking controller. I need 2 controllers for my PS4. I put Bruce Lee in 2K26. Green Ranger. Oh man. But shit. They need a Power Ranger game. They had one in a minute. And all the ones they had is on motherfucking cell phone. Like it's like a fighting game. It's like one of them Street Fighter style games though, but it's Power Rangers and all the people in that universe. I had that on the cell phone. But it shit took up a lot of goddamn data. I had to get rid of it. So now I'm playing on my phone is Monopoly, chess, dominoes, and this game called Lust Goddess. That's it. But Monopoly is fun because, like, I don't gotta strangle nobody because, like, Monopoly is a violent game. Friends and family members break up over that game. so like playing it online is fun and safe. Japan versus US business methods. China Raleigh, but once I come back to Resident Evil, I'm gonna be rolling through the China streets shooting zombies, trying not to become one because it's gonna be blue smoke all over through the bitch when I get back to the game. And what else I got working on? Shit, yeah, music, probably game doing HHN, and then that'll probably be it. Might do a Detroit After Dark, or I might be off. Hold on, what's today? Wednesday? Today hump day. Happy hump day. And to all my ladies out there, happy hump day. Is it Wednesday? Yeah, the AC3 solo leveling to get released. I need to get back to solo leveling. I need to see what else new is out. But like the last thing I saw was solo leveling. And plus, like I only saw season 1, so I need to get to season 2. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do a full binge and catch all the way back up. But I know I saw season 1. It's pretty cool. I fucks with it. My daughter put me up on Jujutsu Kaisen. They about to I think they about to bring that out. I think the Culling Games, but like I already read beyond it in the manga. It's wild. The creator be motherfucker really. Oh my god. Some shit do not get explained. Like, let's just say that some shit did not get explained. But the fight with Gojo and Sukuna, man, that shit was wild. But shit. Yeah, we got the money, so they gotta send it to us. Yeah. They gotta send it to us. We want that solo leveling and Jujutsu Kaisen. And like whatever motherfucking shit that's coming out. I need to check out some shit. And see what's popping. Because I'm into the action fantasy. I'm trying to find some horror shit. Like I feel like the last horror was what the fuck? Not Corpse College. It was some shit. Like what the fuck it was? Sweet Home. I think it was some shit called Sweet Home or some shit. And this shit was crazy. It's like motherfuckers in an apartment complex and like motherfuckers is monsters, but like they really, man, I think they came out with a Netflix series. But I'm trying to find some scary shit. I'm still watching old motherfucking old classic anime like Dark City, Wicked City, Akira, motherfucking Lily Cat, Kite. Kite is crazy. Like, damn, seeing some shit like this. But that Lily Cat was motherfucking scary as fuck. It's like motherfuckers trapped on a spaceship and there's a monster on it. And I'm like, what the fuck? This shit crazy. That shit still get me. Yep, they're gonna get paid in pocket. But let me get up out of here. We had 2-hour mark. I was supposed to left this bitch like 30-40 minutes ago. It said old gum rappers. But shout out to everybody. GBA, Jordan, Live and Learn, Tammy in the building. And everybody's gonna watch on the playback. Catch y'all in a minute. Like if anybody live, I'll go through, say what up, get my salutes and get to my music. And probably be back later for Resident Evil or an HHN. It all depends. So peace. Oh yeah, and shout out to Vance over there in the UK. Hey baby, I ain't forget about you. It's going on what like 6 o'clock over there. Shouts out to the UK. Good evening, baby. and check your email and make sure it's not gone because I'm trying to see something. Love you. All right, shout out to everybody. I'm out. Peace.